Previously on Taverns and Caverns. While I was in a drunken bliss before Eddie R ruined it for me, the party accepts a job to capture some lobster creatures. More money was offered for them alive than dead, so naturally, we took them to Dreamville for the maximum payout. After collecting our rewards, we start to plot our next venture, to hunt down Vanya de Darkmoor at the Arcane Delights Brewery to do the deed. And to get Nomu some blue milk. Episode 48, Choosing Sides.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of Taverns and Caverns, everyone. This is your DM, Haphazard DM. And last time on Taverns and Caverns, our party had defeated a band of chools that were located on the outskirts of New Tempest, and they finally turned the quest in for some extra gold. And while turning the quest in, they spoke with their favorite guild receptionist, Linnell. And during their conversation with Linnell, she told them that Master Vanillus was seeking an audience with Cat & Co. for one last time regarding the expedition that he had sent out on the information they provided him. And Linnell basically told Cat & Co. to meet back at the Adventurers Guild at 3 p.m. So Cat & Co., you all have time to do some shopping or to do whatever you think is necessary before heading back to the Adventurers Guild. And remember, you have all decided, at least for now, to work with the Skull Reaver in hunting down and potentially assassinating her sister, Vanya de Darkmoor, who is located in a town known as Riverhall, which is located south of Londe along the borders going towards the Strider Valley. So the party needs to prepare themselves for that adventure as well. And that takes about 2 weeks or so on horseback to get to Riverhall. So we're going to go ahead and say it's about noon. The party, you all just left the Adventurers Guild. You got your gold, and you have no other new quests that you can take at this time. The guild did not have any quests for you to take. Plus, you don't really have much time to take any more quests since you do have to get to Riverhall to meet with the Skull Reavers, quote-unquote, minions to do some dirty work. But before you head back, you do have time to do what you need to do. So at this point in time, what are you all doing? You're outside on the main streets of New Tempest. It's noon. It's a fairly nice day out. It's fairly busy. People are running back and forth, walking all around you on the main streets. You still have, remember, Elroy, Rogar, Yaito, and Yatari are all tied into this whole situation as well. So they can't necessarily bail either because Avirus knows about all four of them knowing the information. So the four of them are also somewhat stuck with Cat & Co. on this. So at that point, what are you all doing now?
Can I just buy like some potions?
Yeah, you can just buy potions if you want.
Dang, I need
Damn, I
some.
think we all need that.
All right, so is everyone going to try and get some potions then? We can do some potions really quick.
Head to the corner store.
Head to the corner store. You want to go back to the
Bodega.
You want to go back to the store where it was Rosar?
Oh God. Yeah, we can do that.
Y'all remember Rosar?
Yep.
Man, I thought it was Rogar, and I was like, I ain't
With a
buying this.
mustache, Rogar with a mustache.
Yep.
Y'all was like, Rogar is shitty. Where's he going? He runs a shop. He's Rosar with a mustache, or he's Rogar with a mustache.
Yep.
No, I am not Rogar. I am Rosar.
Double life.
So the party, you all decide to head to the shopping district to buy some potions. Then I'll go ahead and say the all the NPCs, they're agreeing with this since they all know what might be happening fairly soon, and potions does sound like a good idea at this point in time, considering Eddie R is the only one that can technically heal anyone at this point, and there are 8 of you. So potions are definitely a good idea. And you all head towards, so you're really going to Rosar's shop?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you all walk down the streets going towards the shopping district, you finally get to Rosar's shop. It looks just like it did before. There's a small sign on the outside of it saying Rosar's shop. And Rogar is actually with you. He looks at the sign. Oh, This man, his name is Rosar. Sounds like mine. It means he's a good man, yes? Or,
What, you getting nervous?
or maybe good woman. Why would I be so nervous, Nomu?
If we walk in and we don't see Rosar, but we actually see you only, you
What?
nervous?
No, do I look like I am sweating?
There better be a guy in there.
Well, why don't you step in and take a look?
After you, buddy.
Is Rosar on vacation? Ryan.
Rogar is gonna step in first. Fine. I will show you. I am not afraid. Why would I be nervous? Are you thinking Rosar is better than Rogar? No way.
I'm thinking Rosar is Rogar.
Rogar steps into the shop and he's looking around as you all follow suit. Elroy, all the NPCs are going to step into you. They want to do some shopping as well.
We roll in like 10 deep.
There's eight of you walking in. You have a whole fucking Final Fantasy party.
Seriously.
This is how Final Fantasy works. Y'all, the party of 8 walks into a store and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Yep.
And
99 potions right now.
right as you all enter the shop, there's not very many people in it right now. There's a few customers kind of looking around. It is a smaller shop though, so it's a tight fit for all 8 of you to be in there. But as you look
Especially
around,
Rogar.
see there's a human standing at the counter. Welcome to Rosar's shop. How may I help you? There's a lot of you. What can I do for you?
Where's Rosar?
Oh, Rosar, he's out on an errand right now.
Oh my god, no.
Oh, is he? Where'd
Yes.
he go?
That's very interesting. Don't you think my friend looks like Rosar?
The human male looks over. Which friend? The Dragonborn here? Are you trying to say all Dragonborns look the same?
No, I'm saying if you put a mustache on this one, doesn't it look like Rosar?
Rogar is just shaking his head. He just shrugs. I cannot believe.
Do we have a
this.
mustache? Can somebody
I look nothing
a
like this
mustache?
guy. The human shopkeep. He looks, but they're not even of the same Dragonborn clan. They have different colored scales.
Hmm.
I feel like you're being sarcastic. I just can't prove it.
Yeah, same here.
I feel like
Yeah.
I don't remember what Rosar actually looked like. I just know that he sounded like Rogar. So.
Oh my goodness. I just think all of you are crazy. I do not have double agent life. Why would I run shop?
Why would you?
Does Rosar have a family?
The human, you're asking quite amount of questions for someone
Quite
for
amount.
people I don't know. You're scaring me. I
For
can't
flustering Ryan.
I can't give you this information. He's my boss. I don't think he'd want me to give out family secrets and names and things like that without his
I don't want to know their names. I just want to know if he has a family. I want to know if Rogar has a secret family. Is what I'm getting at.
His name is Rosar, not
I
Rogar.
know. Are they related?
They're
have to
not
know each-
related. He does not have any siblings.
You are pissing him off, Asundra.
Oh god, my potions are.
Look
gonna
at
be
that
more
veining is-
expensive.
All right,
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, well,
We're
I'm
just
not
here for
even.
potions.
Yeah, I'm not even with her.
Oh my goodness. Look, you're stressing out poor shopkeep because you keep saying that Rogar is Rosar. It is impossible. Rogar does not have time to run shop. Rogar is strong. I have to keep fighting, not making gold behind counter. I am making gold by slamming heads, you know?
Yes.
If I were both Rogar and Rosar, that's exactly what I would say.
I mean, it's not out of like the question. Damien pretended to be the mayor. You could also pretend to have a mustache. So I don't know.
Oh my goodness. You go get your potions. I'm going to go buy my own. You are making me mad today.
Damn.
Rogar's gonna step to the side. He's gonna look at some potions. Oh, this potion. This is a really good shop potion. If I did run a shop potion, it would be this one.
Mm-hmm. That's sus, bro.
I want 30 potions. Healing.
The human shopkeep looks at Nomu. Well, we have a number of potions on stock right now. We just got a couple days ago. We have some potions of healing, and we have some potions of greater healing if you prefer those.
Yeah, I don't think I have that much HP.
How
Healing
much
is fine.
The greater one?
A greater potion of healing will cost you 150 gold for one.
No, I mean, how much does it heal?
4d4 plus 4.
Ooh, that is a lot of
The
HP.
normal healing potion is 2d4 plus 2.
I'll take the greater healing.
The human looks at you. That's what I thought. A man of your stature, I can tell, gets into a lot of fights. And the light armor you have on you, I can definitely assure you, you need as many potions as you can have.
Not only does he get into a lot of fights, he also gets hit a lot.
Hey, watch it. That's the way I fight.
Where's the lie? You always get knocked down.
You
That's
should,
how I fight.
you should stop fighting that way. It makes it really difficult for me.
I'm
He's
like Will
always the
Smith.
target.
Yaito's in the back. This is very true, Nomu. You do get hit a lot.
Do you remember the land shark? Oh my goodness.
I don't want to talk about the land shark.
In the background, oh, I remember Land Shark. Oh.
Ew.
Leave Cat alone. We're here on official
Mascot.
business.
We are?
I think so.
Well,
Official?
how many potions of greater healing would you like, my
Two.
fellow Tabaxi? What,
2 greater and 1 regular.
all right, it will be 150 gold for each greater healing and 50 gold for one normal healing potion.
Cool.
How about any of you? He looks at the rest of the party.
I am
What-
going to buy 3 greater healing potions.
Very well.
Do
Good,
you
good.
feel generous because we are with our friend Rogar?
Why would I feel generous? Because
Do
you're
you
with
feel
a-
like maybe we should get the discount because we're with somebody who is so close to Rosar?
No.
What?
No. There are a lot of people with names similar to each other.
How about now?
Fuck.
I rolled a 23. How do you feel now? That's my persuasion to give us discount.
Let me make a roll. The human looks at you. I am
Let me
not
see.
giving you.
Let me see the dice. What is it, Ryan?
Come look. You can come look.
I'm
I'm-
not getting up. Tell me.
I have a 19 plus my bonus.
Send me a picture.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. Don't send me a picture.
He looks at you. I am not giving you a discount because your friend is of the same race and a similar name to the shopkeeper.
That's not what I said. I said because, you know, he's
Is the because?
Rogar.
That doesn't matter. Are you giving it to us or not?
No.
Oh.
God damn it.
He's mad as hell.
Like,
When-
not
when
did not sell us
Rosar-
anything.
When Rosar gets back, he's gonna be like, dude, there's these fucking people in here, and they just insisted that you were this other dragon. It was fucked up.
As soon as
Hope
we
for
leave,
you.
Rosar show up. I'm telling
Right, I know. Mustache and all.
What about you, good sir? He looks over at Ediar. Would you like any potions?
Potions, you say? I'll take just 1 greater healing potion.
All right, very well. Here you go. 150 gold, that would be. And what about you? He looks over at Damien and the rest of the group. Elroy looks over.
Considering I almost died not that long ago by taking a bolt to the chest, give me 1 potion of healing, please.
Yeah, he don't need the greater one, that's for sure.
you. Yeah.
Homeboy's got 12 HP.
Jesus.
When I told you guys that, y'all like freaked out.
Doesn't wait. He's
That's like the HP of like a squirrel or some shit.
he's really living on the edge.
He's not a fighter. He's not a trained fighter. He's not going to have a lot of it. He's a normal dude.
Yeah, when we was getting away on the carriage, he got Biggie Smalled.
Yep.
Oh,
But that was
shopkeep.
it.
I want to sell you. Do you buy?
What?
I want to sell you some scorpion venom.
Scorpion venom. Interesting. Yes. Well,
Can I buy my potions first?
how many potions would you like?
2 greater healing at regular price.
Yes. So
Thanks, Asundra.
300 gold, that would be. Thank you. And you
You-
said you had some scorpion venom.
I have a vial of scorpion venom.
Let me take a look at this.
There you go.
Go ahead and make me a roll to see how well the scorpion venom is presented and the quality of it. So go ahead and make me for your roll. Go ahead and do let's just do, for example, go ahead and do a medicine roll.
When
Alright.
did you get scorpion venom?
I've had it for a very long time.
I was like, I don't even remember fighting scorpions.
You fought some at the Goldberry Keep ruins.
Yep. I have a lot of shit in here I haven't done anything with. I'll keep that in mind.
You have 16 on your medicine. Okay, so the shopkeep looks at Nomu. Oh, this looks like some very potent venom. Where'd you get this? What kind of scorpion did you slay for this?
It was a giant scorpion.
Oh, a giant one. Those ones have some of the most vicious venom. You adventurers, aren't you? From the
You could say
Adventurers
that.
Guild, I'm going to assume.
I hunt monster. Yes.
Well, if you're trying to sell this to me, let's see here. He pulls out a little sketch, not sketch, but he pulls a little notebook out and he starts flipping through the pages. Well, my boss here says high quality venom from a scorpion. Let's see here. I can give you about, let's see here, 60 gold for this.
That's fine.
What?
60 gold sound okay.
Gonna be about 350.
What? What's the
Hike
problem?
that up.
What's wrong with 60?
That's not a lot.
It could be 80.
It could be 280.
No, now this is just
Be
pure.
quiet.
This is pure venom from a large scorpion. You can't do much with just the pure venom. You have to do other things with it if you want to make stuff with it. It is an ingredient to other things. This is one step of many, depending on what you're trying to concoct.
It's the base.
Now, if you were saying you're going to give me a mix of scorpion venom with possibly a vial of chimera blood mixed with the saliva of a chul, then now we're talking. But this is just one item out of
A
many.
tool. You got
But
that?
it's one item you don't have.
It is one item that isn't very hard to get.
You seem pretty impressed with it. I think you're bluffing.
I am impressed with it. This is a very fine specimen of large scorpion venom.
Doesn't look like you're gonna go out and hunt anything.
No, of course not. That's why my expertise is here at the shop, behind the counter. Yours is out there fighting.
The
Excellent.
only thing of a chimera I have is the fang.
You have a fang of a chimera.
Yes.
Are you willing
Claws.
to part with that?
It depends.
He rubs he rubs thumb and forefinger together.
Depends.
Now you're talking.
Well, let's see here. He flips some more pages. Chimera's fang. That's a very rare. That's a very rare item. Just so you know, chimeras are not very common. They're very, very rare. For a chimera's fang, if you're willing to part with it, my boss has allowed me to buy it off an individual such as yourself for as high as, let's see here, 160 gold.
That sounds fair. All right, you got yourself a deal.
Perfect.
He's gonna hand over the scorpion venom and the chimera fang. Let me just take those off my inventory.
All right.
Isundra is gonna grab out that red potion that we grabbed and we didn't know what it did, and she's gonna shove it and say something like, "Do you know what this is?"
Oh, you can't just shove potions in my face. I'd have to test it out here. Where did you
Okay,
get
so test
this?
it.
Well, where did you get it first?
I forget. I absolutely do not have any recollection of the time in which we got it from. I don't remember at all.
Well, that doesn't really help the DM much, does it?
Now you're supposed to remember. You gave it to me. I
don't
forget where we
remember.
got it.
Yeah, I think we found it.
We found it. Well, I know we found it, but we found it. It was it whenever we beat up that one dude, the little short dude that ate all the fish? Did he have it in his house? Yeah, that nasty-
Pobin?
Yeah, Pobin.
Yep.
Pobin?
I'm gonna cut throat.
Yup.
Yeah. I can't remember if it was in his. It might have been. Was it in his place?
I truthfully
Frick.
can't. Truthfully, I can't remember. So
You told us that we got a red potion and we didn't know what it did, and we tried to roll a bunch on it. And we couldn't figure out what it did, and no one was gonna drink it.
here, let me
That's what you're talking about.
Yeah,
flip.
nobody was like ready to like shove it in his throat because he's crazy. But
Here,
we
let
decided
me
against
take a
that.
look. Let me take a look. Okay. I got you. All right. So go ahead and let's see here. So you hand over the red potion to the shopkeeper. He's looking at it. Well, you don't know where you got it from. Did you find it in the wild? Was it just lying somewhere?
I think that maybe We
Okay.
found it in
Well,
a chest.
I can't 100% tell you what it is without doing some testing. I can't.
Well,
Just,
that's what you tested. I'm not asking you to tell me without testing it.
well, if you want me to test it for you, that's going to cost you some money. I have to use some of my supplies
How
to test
much-
it.
How many?
To test this, about probably 3 gold.
Oh, yeah, you do this. This is true.
Very well. This will take me about 10 minutes. So sit tight, browse around the rest of the store. I will get to testing on this. And he grabs the potion. And you could still see him. He walks to the side counter and he begins to pull out some equipment of a alchemist, and he begins to basically.
Does he put like a little monocle thing on, like a looking glass thing on his eye?
Yes.
Yes.
He has like a small little syringe and a.
Where did you get this? Can I get one
beaker.
of these?
What is that?
The eye thing. Can I get that?
These are common. You can find them anywhere.
Can I buy one from you?
No, we don't sell them here.
Well, where do I get it?
Just go over to a supply shop for alchemists. You can find
Okay.
them.
I'm going to go do that, Ryan.
Oh my god.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go get this eyeglass thing.
You
I
are
want
most certainly not. We came here for potions.
No,
Stay
I will
on
be
track.
back. I just want to get it because it looks really cool.
You know what else looks really cool?
I think if I wear this on my next date with Linnell, she's going to think that I'm very smart.
What if I told you that was all in your head?
I would probably believe you, but I still want it.
Meanwhile, while you're all having this conversation and the shopkeep is testing this, in the very back behind the entire party, Yatari is just standing in the back of the shop, and she has like this dumbfounded, somewhat worryful expression on her face as she just listens to how the
I
party,
would too if this was
to how
what
the party
you...
reacts in the shop. She's just looking a little bit concerned, and she's quiet. She just,
She's
you
like,
know-
damn, I thought they were adventurers, but they're just idiots.
she just
Well,
in
she
the
ain't
back-
know.
Right.
she had an inkling, I
Your
think, but
ass
this
better
might be the first
go.
time that she has realized that we ain't shit.
So
Too
you're
late
able-
now.
You're able to go to a few shops down. There's an alchemist shop. If you
Fucking score, yes. How much is it?
monocle is gonna cost you 20 gold.
Okay, Sundra doesn't know what it's called. So, excuse me, can I buy the glass eye thing? Thank you.
We'll just say that you're able to get it for 20 gold.
It's like I'm not fucking role playing this. All right, hold on. Let me add. Oh shit! I didn't mean to click on that. I don't even know what I clicked on. Eyeglass. Wait, what do I call it? It's not really a monocle. It's like a zoomy in eye thing, right? Okay, I'm gonna type that. Zoomy
What?
in
A
eye.
zoomy and eye thing.
Yeah, because it like magnifies, right? It's like a monocle is just to like, because if you have bad eyesight to see a little better. But I'm talking about like the thing that the jewelers use, because he's looking at the potion. What's that called?
Oh, the appraisal glasses.
Something like that, yeah. Like fancy people pop, like when you go to like a pawn shop, you go to Pawn Stars or whatever.
Yeah, they check the
these fingers,
quality
like,
of
they look
the
at it and they're like,
material.
let me look at it, and they like look at it with the glass thing, that thing.
Okay, we'll just cause it. We'll just, I don't know what that's technically called. We'll just call it an appraisal or an alchemy glass or something. I don't know.
It's just the
Jewel-
type of magnifying glass.
It's just a
Basically, it's basically
magnifying glass.
yeah, it's basically just a magnifying glass. So
Okay,
I don't know what
typed
the
in
technical term is.
zoomy in eye thing. Is what I put in my thing. In
It's
my
like a magnifying glass with like a 30 times like optic.
Oh my! I'm gonna find a reason to use this.
Oh my.
Zoomy in eye thing.
All right, well, you're able to get it. You're able to get it. Meanwhile, when you get back, the shopkeep, he's finished testing it, and he's gonna show you the potion. He goes, "All right, I think I know what you have."
Hold on, Ryan. Quit trying to skip around. Istundra walks back into the shop, and she has it on her eye, which is not how you're supposed to use it, but it's okay. And she walks in and goes, "Ah, yes, I too can tell what potions are."
What the fuck are you doing?
Is she okay?
What is that?
I wanted to look like a little more upper class. I thought this would help. Is it
The-
helping?
The shopkeep looks at you. There's nothing about looking upper class with this tool.
I know, but it looks kind of fancy.
You need to understand alchemy and potions and concoctions before you can necessarily use that correctly. I don't think you understand biology and all that, do you?
Isidro wants to get close to the potion and use, what would I do, like an Arcana or what?
That would probably be a medicine check.
A medicine check?
Possibly, yes.
Yikes. Okay. Okay. Well, I rolled a 15. What does my eyeglass give me plus for that?
What's your plus, or just 15 total?
It's 15 total, but I'm asking what the jewelry magnifying eyeglass would add to that.
It would add a +2.
Oh, how did you have? What's the 17?
Yeah, so you're not able to tell what the potion is. However,
Okay, but she pretends like she knows.
you're able to see quite a bit of the chemical reactions within that potion that are taking place within it. You can see some
She goes, ah, yes.
micro.
It's very red. I can see things swirling inside of it. This potion definitely does something. I can tell.
Well,
Wow.
yeah, I mean, all potions do something.
She's sort of having a good day after her date and stuff. Can you guys let her live her life? God, Jesus.
You got this far. I let you go to the store and everything.
The
And
man
Ryan
just,
keeps trying to fast forward me, okay?
You didn't ask the rest of us if we wanted shit. You just left.
Oh my God, did you want one of these?
Does it matter at this point?
It does matter. I want to know. Do you want one? I'll go back and get one. And you two can see the swear. Here, I put it on her eye. Look at the. Are you Damien today or are you Desiree?
I'm Damien.
Okay, I put it on his eye. Look at the potion.
Yeah.
Do you
what
see
about
it? Do you see the swirling?
I do.
That's cool. I don't know what it means, but it's very cool.
It does look quite important.
Okay,
Well,
tell us what it is, sir.
Rosar's underling, what do you make of this?
Damn.
What's his name?
this potion, and mind you, I am not his underling.
He
I'm
pays
his,
you.
I'm his employee,
You're his subordinate.
not.
I need art of
Underling.
Isidro right now. With this
Would you
cool
say that
art.
while he was standing right here?
Yes, I would.
I'll wait till you get back.
Are
I
you an
have.
apprentice?
I have all the utmost respect from my boss. That's why he entrusts me with the shop while he's gone. If he didn't, the shop would be temporarily closed until he returned.
No, it just sounds like he's smart enough to find a way to get days off and still make money.
Now, do you want to know what this potion is or not?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
It is a potion of bear's endurance.
Ooh.
I don't know what this means. Explain.
You don't
Thank
know
you.
what bear's endurance is?
No.
It's a potion that increases your endurance, my dear friend. Increases your vitality, your stamina.
Like a bear?
Yes, that's why it's
The
called.
animal?
Yes,
Okay.
like the bear. That's
The
why-
bear's endurance.
Like a bear. Okay. It makes you a bear?
No, it gives
Oh.
you the endurance of one.
Oh.
Which is what? It's like not like we've ever been bears before.
I've never
It
fought a
gives
bear
you
before.
constitution it gives you advantage on your constitution checks, and it gives you 2d6 temporary hit points until it is basically gone, and it lasts for up to 1 hour.
Ooh.
So if someone swallowed this and didn't know what it did, it's okay?
They'd be okay because it's a potion of bear's endurance. However, if it was a potion of something else, or like demon's blood, you might be out of luck.
What does demon's blood do?
Potentially kill you. Have you ever seen
Why?
Michael Jackson from Demon Slayer?
Oh,
Have man's blood and see what happens to you.
He's menacingly.
But yes, it's a potion of bear's endurance. So do you want to keep it or do you want to sell it?
How much
Keep
is
it.
it worth?
Keep it.
No, Moo. The upper class people are dealing right now. How much is it worth?
I would buy this a potion of bear endurance. We would sell it for probably about 300 gold. Therefore, I'll probably buy it from you I can give you 220.
I will pass. I would rather put it in Nomo's mouth and see what happens.
You gonna
Okay,
put what in my mouth? What?
I said what I said.
Gasp.
Okay. Is there anything else I can help any of you with before I go help my other customers?
I have a very specific question.
You have a lot of questions.
Ryan's like, this was supposed to be a 2-second segment. Why the fuck are you doing this? I want to know if someone, for some reason, not anyone in this group, turned into a werewolf and then drank this potion, would they be absolutely out of control? Like so crazy?
Oh no.
I would guess it wouldn't make them crazy, but if they're a werewolf, they're probably out of their right minds already.
Yeah, but are they
However-
going to be extra strong?
Yes, potentially, yes.
Interesting. Okay. I might experiment later. I'll just put it there.
You're crazy.
That's true.
We don't know any werewolves.
I haven't spoken to Napoleon in a long time. I don't think he's going to be happy about the contract we signed. Just thoughts in my head. Okay. Thank you so much for telling us what the potion does, and we will be going now. Goodbye. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll be seeing you.
And at that point, is everyone done at the shop, Rosar's shop?
Isundra's doing a lot today. She needs to relax.
Oh, we're done for now.
Yeah, I'm already outside, people watching.
Okay.
Are you going to go get an eyeglass?
No,
Why? I'd buy an extra one for you.
I've seen enough.
Just in general.
Yep.
So while you all are stepping out of Rosar's shop, you do not see any Dragonborns in sight other than Rogar. You don't see Rosar coming back or walking back from his errands. But at this point, you do have some extra time to do whatever else you need to do before you meet up with Vanellis. Is there anything else to part? I want to go ahead and say that you're going to have time to have a long rest. So go ahead and regain all of your HP. If you
Oh, I
have
need
any.
that. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we'll just say you're gonna have the potential to rest. So just go ahead and restore all your HP before you guys do anything else. But yeah, so as you're all standing out there, Yaito, he's gonna step to the side a bit and say, "Before we meet with Vanellis, perhaps we should have discussion amongst ourselves in private, because I was not there for first meeting with the guildmaster, but you did mention the Skull Reaver to him, did you not?"
I don't know. Did we?
Yeah, we told wait, did we? We said we told him her name, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, we did.
you mentioned
we
you
did.
you name dropped her.
Yeah, we name dropped her, Yaito.
Yeah,
Oh,
we were
yeah.
being messy.
We
Yes.
called her out. And they
Ex-
were like, "That's a strong person. I don't know if you want to say that." And Isundra was like, "This is great cheese." That's what I remember.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. This is why I think we should probably speak with one another so we do not say anything wrong when we go meet Vanellis. I do not know if I will be part of this conversation. Last time it was only the four of you, and Rogar, Yatari, Elroy, and I were not part of it. But I think we should talk to each other before we speak with him, before we accidentally maybe say the wrong thing. Don't you agree?
Let's discuss what not to say. I think that'll be easier.
Yes,
Are you
exactly.
saying that I say the wrong things, Yaito? I don't.
No, what
He's
are you-
saying we all say the wrong things.
Yes, as a
I don't
group.
know what you're talking about.
This is
Uh,
equal opportunity slander. Thank you,
I
Yaito.
also don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's just please let us just have private discussion somewhere. Maybe at Quacking Donkey before we go back to see Vanellis.
Yaito, are you sad that you became friends with us?
I am not sad, but I am very concerned.
That's a good way of saying sad. I'll take it.
So if we can have conversation before we decide to meet with this guild master, I would as a friend would like to discuss this information with you, but privately. We do not want to hear other people hearing what we talk about.
Sure, I can go for a bowl of milk.
So we're going to
the
go to a
Quack Donkey.
bar? That doesn't seem very smart.
I mean, I do not know where else to go other than Quacking Donkey. That's where we have all our discussions. We can go somewhere else,
Sure.
possibly.
No, we can go there. It's fine. Let's go. Okay,
How
we go.
dare you suggest we don't go to the bar? I thought I taught you better.
I was saying it's maybe not the best place for a secret conversation, but that's where we have all of our secret conversations. so-
is.
This is true. They know to stay out our mouth.
You're basically normals there, regulars.
Yep.
You're well respected there.
Yeah, we always get the table in the back.
Fine, well respected.
Yeah, I'm about to say that too. Like,
Farming.
how far does his respect go?
We're infamous at best. Let's be real.
I like that word better.
You're respected by Quacking Donkey's owner, at least, because you're regulars there. So he
Because we're
will.
paying patrons.
That does not mean they respect us. They don't do anything.
He respect
No,
that money.
He respected the fact that Cat and Co asked how he came up with the name Quacking Donkey. No one has ever asked him that.
Because who cares? We're here to get drunk.
Damn.
Cat and Co cared many episodes ago.
Yep.
Did we?
We asked.
Yes, you asked, and I had to pull
That
something
doesn't
out
mean
my.
we care.
I had to
Small
pull
talk.
something out my ass.
Yeah, we cared to make Ryan have to pull something out of his ass, not because he actually cared.
Had to make him sweat, man.
I
Yeah.
was sweating.
What did they call this Squonky Donkey for? Oh shit.
All right, so
Tried to get out of it like 8 times too. He's like, "It's also it's called." Okay, but the why? Well, that's just the name. We're like, no, there's more to it. Don't
Yep.
worry. There's a story there for sure. Do you guys remember the story?
No. I had it
Same.
written down somewhere. In fact, it's in those notes that's probably in y'all's house.
probably. I made it up a long time ago. I don't even remember. I'd have to go listen to the episode. Party is able to make it back to the Quacking Donkey. It's early afternoon still. It's before 3. It's about 2 o'clock. So you have an hour or so to discuss. More like 45 minutes to discuss whatever you want to discuss. But there's very few people in the Quacking Donkey because it's still fairly early afternoon. However, you're able to get the table you all always like to get. There's the barkeep back in the back. He just waves at you as Kanko enters. And I'm assuming some of you probably grab a few drinks of something. So whatever you grab, the barkeep's able to get you whatever you want. But as Cat and Co sits at their designated table, there's 8 of you now. So you all have to kind of push 2 tables together now for all 8 of you. And
Mhm.
Elroy just plops down on his chair.
Well, what'd you want to talk about, Yaito?
And Yaito just looks at the party. Well, this has to do with the agreement we signed with the Skull Reaver. I asked if you had potentially spoke with Vanellis about the Skull Reaver, because now we're in a situation, yes? Vanellis now understands certain information that no one else does. If you potentially, how did they say it here in this continent? If you rat someone out, is that correct? You ratted her out?
Yeah, we were snitching.
It's more we have to prove that the great family of Darkmoor is bad because they have a lot of influence. So we can't just say that willy-nilly.
Exactly. We snitched on the Skull Reaver, and I do not know if Vanellis already thought about the bad things of the Darkmoor family, but now that you mention her name, he's probably thinking if they told truth about Dragon Lord, perhaps they tell the truth about Skull Reaver. But now we are working with Skull Reaver. Vanellis might catch on to that. Do you not think?
Ah, shit.
Oh, I
You're right.
put some thought into it, but we're stupid.
Oh, we know, but we can't stop it.
I mean,
We can make 'em
what?
say-
We've already said that they were evil. We could just say they had us do it against our will. They threatened our family or something.
Under duress, huh?
Yeah, we don't have to tell the truth.
Throw
It's
that
our-
prenup out.
You're not gonna stop me from sleeping at night.
I mean,
Fuck that.
technically, we are under duress. They wouldn't be lying.
Yep.
Yeah. See?
Yatari's going to raise her hand. I too have a situation with the agreement that technically we are quote unquote forced to sign. We're supposed to go and kill some people that we don't even know. I don't think the
For real.
Adventurers Guild's gonna be okay with that. I'm not okay with killing people, guys.
Well,
And
they don't have to
Yggdrasil
know
ain't gotta
what's in
know.
the contract, right?
They don't gotta know. Who's gonna tell them?
I mean, Yatari's just like, do you guys really?
Alright.
Are you guys really planning to kill the Darkmoors?
Okay. Everyone calm down. Yutari, we don't want to kill anyone. But if we
Damien
go
does.
there, okay, maybe Damien does. But if we go there and we find out that these people are doing really evil things, maybe we are doing a good service by ending, that person's life. If they're hurting other people. I'm not saying we should kill people that are innocent.
But what if they are actually decent people?
Then we're
Then
kind
we
of
won't
fucked
kill them.
because we signed the fucking contract.
No,
Yep.
I'm not, if they're decent people, they haven't done anything wrong. I'm not. Kidding.
Yeah, we can't. I don't think we should kill them. But we have to go check out what she said and see what's up.
So
I'm hoping her family is horrible.
I hope they are so bad because otherwise it's going to be really hard to save this.
I mean, how are we gonna find out they're bad? We're gonna take them to lunch, talk to them a little bit, see what.
But you know, she told us that they have like influence over the area and stuff. If we go, we see what it's like, and if everyone's like, yeah, like it's like the mayor is super shitty, then then we kill the mayor.
She's gonna
It's
be
like
eating some
doing market
sword.
research.
Yeah, we will find out. We're not going to kill anyone that we think is.
Wait a minute, you're talking about breaching a contract after I've already spent the money in my head? You fuckers have a real good way of going against the grain, don't you? We all agreed to it, okay? No
Yeah, we
backing out
signed it.
now.
I'm not
We
trying to
signed it.
back out.
Yaito's just.
We're going to have to
but-
find something.
But technically, we were forced to sign it. If we did not sign it, we would have probably had to fight for our lives against Gold River.
And
So-
you think we won't have to fight her if we breach the contract?
Yes, I do think we will, but I do not agree with killing people just to kill because someone bad told us to kill someone.
You guys were all on her side when she was talking about how terrible her dad is with these powerful magical weapons, and now we have all this doubt. Now, it smell like bitch in here. Now, nobody wants to do the job? I don't think so. You didn't waste my time. I've got the nerve up. Give me another shot. Make it a double. We're doing this.
I'm not saying I'm not doing it. I'm just saying I hope they're evil.
Oh, so
that we
I'm
need to do
saying
some
if
research.
they're not evil, I'm not doing it, and that's final.
Damn.
You signed it without reading it. You're doing it.
That's true. You did sign it without reading it.
yeah, it's your own
You can't
fault.
make me do it.
Just picturing Eddie O with the cheapest meal.
Yo,
Ian, you can't make me do it.
yo.
But the Sundra also does not want to kill anyone if they're just normal people. That's not okay either. We're not just going
course
to
all the
kill to
evil-
kill.
All the evil people are gonna act normal unless there's some type of
Like,
psychopath.
what we go, we find out. We always find out if the people are like crazy or not. You
I
know
am-
what I'm saying?
I am just going to say I am against killing innocent people, even if they are shitty people. But if they are innocent, that is not being shitty does not mean they deserve to die.
This is true.
I don't know about that.
But we did sign the papers.
We did sign papers. I understand. I just wanted to talk with all of you about this situation. Yatari is also concerned, and I'm sure everyone else is too, that if we go and speak with Guildmaster, now that he has a general idea that we have spoken of a virus, all of a sudden her sister dies days later. Vanellis might hear about this. He will probably hear about this. He's Guildmaster, yes?
We'll just tell Vanellis that we were mistaken. It's a different family.
That's not how it works.
Yatari's like, she raises her hand. Well,
We were drunk.
but you all technically told Vanellis's right-hand woman, Linnell, that we were going to Riverhall.
Yeah, I cannot lie to Linnell.
Oh yeah, you can.
Who said you had to lie to her?
I mean, that's fair, but I don't want to have to lie to her. I
Why
will be
not?
silent.
Rogar says, okay, it's okay, Katenko. Rogar thinks, it is okay to sign contract. Look, I do not trust Skull Reaver. She is not trustworthy. She forced us to sign this, yes? So we will go, we will do our fair share of contract. But if we find out that this sister is not evil like Skull Reaver says, then we will back out of contract because that's breaching contract. Contract is to kill evil sister, not good sister. So if
That's
sister
true.
if sister is good, then Skull Reaver is the one that breached contract, which gives us more than opportunity to back out. Yes, that is how contracts work. Yes or
Well,
no?
Oh
I
my
kinda think you
god,
guys
are
are
you a
mis-
lawyer?
That
You guys
is
are
true.
missing the point. We're not. This isn't a moral dilemma. It's
It could
about the
be.
father.
It's
They're
in the
simply
contract.
connected to him. So if
but
we're
you don't
trying to kill
kill
the father,
innocent
there's going to
people
be
to
some
get to him.
collateral damage, people. I'm sorry to break it to you.
No, we are not
Oh.
the Avengers. We don't just kill innocent.
Oh, so you're just going to let her dad run rampant? Because you guys seem to care
No,
about
we
that.
will find
more.
a way to take care of it. But I'm just saying, we're not just going to kill people to kill them.
Then why are we even doing this? I'm not going to River Hall.
Listen,
Not
I'm
do
just
the
saying
job.
that I think we should check your alignment because right now it just sounds like it's very.
It usually does sound darker than it is, but I'm sorry, the truth isn't beautiful. It's ugly.
Listen,
We'll
we
just
we
scout out the place.
research, we will find out, and then we will make a decision. Okay.
I approve of that. Let's
Yeah.
at least check it out first.
Well, if you find 2 dagger wounds in her spleen, I already made my decision.
And if she is good, the other people who do not want to kill can just look away
Look.
while we make the killing blow.
Oh,
God, you guys sound like a bunch
oh,
of idiots.
hello. Do not forget.
That's not how it works. Nomu.
Rogar,
Not be complacent.
Rogar is talking now. Please, please.
Ooh.
We will go and we will decide for ourselves. We are warriors, but we are not mindless warriors like stupid ogre. We are smart warriors like Rogar. We will go and we will decide if this Vanya, the Darkmoor, is evil. If she is evil, then Skull River's story is true. So she did not breach contract. So we will destroy evil people. Okay? If she is not evil, then we do not have to follow contract because then Skull River lied. Yes. So look, I do not want to kill innocent good people. However, if they are evil and they are trying to do bad things, oh, Rogar will take them out. Oh yes, he will.
Yes, that sounds fine.
We will come to decision when we reach the sister. Okay, we will judge her when we will judge her. Okay.
Well, how about we just not meet with Vanilla? Stand him up. He doesn't have to go.
Itari
We'll have to
looks
talk to him.
well. That would kind of sound a little fishy, right? I mean, the guild master doesn't just meet with anyone. You don't blow off something like that.
This is true.
Uh,
I say we just change our story.
Do you think he will believe it? He's a pretty smart man, right?
His belief means nothing to us.
Well, how about this? Yaito speaks up. You speak to Vanellis. Do not bring up Skull River, perhaps. Do not remind him of your last conversation of bringing her up. If he asks and you answer, but do not bring up the information on yourselves. And perhaps if we tell Vanellis of plan and we are able to prove it, maybe Vanellis will help us and we can take out Skull River and her family at the same time.
Oh, we can do that. Let's give that a try.
sounds like a tall order, but okay.
Arrow is like, man, this is so complicated. This is complicated shit. All I am is a taxi driver. I'm over here talking about ends of the world and shit with this kind of conversation. You know what? When you go meet with Vanellis, count me out. I'll wait outside. I don't think he wants to talk to me anyways.
Quit trying to get the characters out of the conversation, Ryan. See what you're doing.
No.
No.
Uh,
No.
So then the party, you're able to have the remaining 45 minutes of whatever time you have to drink up and eat whatever food. 3 o'clock quickly comes by and you're supposed
Sindra is a little scared of having to lie to Linnell. So she gets a little drunk.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh,
I
God.
told you I was
Just
gonna
like
talk
buzz.
to her.
Not dirty drunk, just a little. Like
A little buzz.
sway-
A little
s-
buzz.
Yeah, like I'm laughing a little bit more than usual. I'm like swaying a little bit.
So
Oh
3
my goodness.
3 o'clock hits and the party makes their way towards the Adventurers Guild. You finally get there and you enter. And as you enter, there's a couple of people and there are other adventurers standing around talking to each other, looking over some of the quests that have recently been posted on the bulletin board. And Linnell's standing over there and she sees Cat and Co walk in. And as you all step in, she waves all of you over and she goes, "Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Good timing. Master Vanellis has just arrived. He's in his office and he mentioned that as you all arrive to go ahead and let you all back into his office. Unfortunately, it's just going to be the 4 of you that spoke with him last time. The other 4 of you will have to wait. His office isn't that big. So, Nomu, Ediar, Isundra, and Damien, if you all could step into the back to speak with Master Vanellis. He is ready to speak with you at any moment now."
As you wish.
Isundra is like making she's like, "Oh, hello." At Linnell.
Okay, and but you're somewhat tipsy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just like, oh, like I don't want to draw too much attention to myself, but I'm like giving her like the little like finger wave, like, hey girl,
Hey, girl. Hey.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and make me a charisma roll. I want to see how terrible this comes or how innocent this comes off.
Oh, you better roll fire.
Well,
12.
Oh,
that's fair if I'm drunk.
Yeah, that's fair. So you kind of give her a little hello, and she just looks at you. She waves right back with a smile. But that's
Oh, yeah.
about it.
Smile. Though. I look at Damien and she just smiled at me. Maybe I said it a little too loud.
Yep. You got it wrapped around your finger now.
Rogar, he's gonna fold his arms and he's gonna wait. Oh, well, look, have fun talking to Guildmaster. I am still a little bit jealous that you get to speak with him again, and I do not. I will be out here with the rest of us, though. Elroy, Yaito, and Yatari are all gonna wait in the main lobby as the four of you are able to go into the back to Vanellis' office again. And as you all walk down the hallway to get to his office, everything looks exactly like it did before. Nothing's changed. If you look at the right side of the map, the office is still there. If you care to move you don't have to move your tokens to the right side of the map, only if you want to. But the couches are still there. He still has some snacks on the table with some drinks. And as you all get to the office, he's sitting at his desk behind it. And he looks up at the door after you knock, and he just says, "Come in." And as y'all enter, he waves his hand. "Please, welcome. Sit. It is good to see you back here. Please shut that door behind you. I don't want any outside ears to listen to our conversation."
You
She
wish.
just sits down, but she sits down a little too hard, like when you misjudge it. She like plops down real hard, like, oh.
He raises an eyebrow somewhat at this. He notices a lot of things. He's a very, very
observant.
I was gonna say observant individual. He's not Batman, but he's close.
So you can
Not
smell
Batman, but
you
he's
can
cool.
smell the scotch on me.
I'll make a roll to see if you can smell the scotch. I rolled a 17.
Oh
Oh, he
jeez.
can smell it.
He can smell some sort of alcohol.
He knows we've been drinking.
We're grown.
Yeah, I mean, you're grown adults.
Yeah, but it's
No.
early.
As you all shut the door and sit down, he looks at the four of you. Welcome back to my office, and welcome. I appreciate all of you taking the time to come back here. I wish to speak with you regarding the news about this Dragon Lord Xandos that you had brought up during our prior conversation. My expedition has reported back to me that they indeed have found some remains of an extremely large dragon. However, they're still testing some of the bones to figure out who or what type of dragon it may be. I know during our last conversation you mentioned it was Xandos, the old dragon lord. However, there is no concrete proof yet that it was indeed Xandos. So my adventurers are currently testing the bones, and that's going to take some time. But they did find the remains of a dragon. So the intel that you provided to me so far has been accurate. I won't know the details for a couple of days, but I wanted to speak with you. You mentioned last we spoke that it is indeed the old Dragon Lord Xandos' remains. Now, this is serious information. I am going to request that all of you keep this information shut tight between us for the time being. We do not want any of this information to get out into the public. I am not even going to speak to the king about this just yet, before we know if it really is the remains of a great dragon lord. Can we have a promise here that you will not speak of this to the public?
Of course, it will be hard to prove anyway. Question: did the dragon speak to you?
I myself wasn't there, but my researchers have not said anything regarding a dragon speaking to them by any means.
Nothing at all? I find it strange that the dragon didn't speak to you or any of your crew. But you say you
No.
wasn't there.
No, I have been here in New Tempest all this time. It is my team that went out. There was no trouble. They said they were able to come across the location and the coordinates that were provided. It took them some time, but they were able to find it. Now, I'm pretty sure this exact location that you spoke of, but no, there was no reports of any dragon speaking to anyone. All that was found were some bones of this fairly large dragon, larger than a normal sized dragon, which leads me to believe that it was some sort of ancient dragon, if it's as large as my researchers are telling me. If it's an ancient sized dragon, then definitely, potentially, it could have been Xandos himself. A dragon lord is far greater in size than any normal dragon. So far your story is ringing true.
You need to tell your research to be very careful. The dragon told us he's undying and eternal. He isn't dead.
He did say that.
And you are correct. When it comes to dealing with any remains of any ancient creature, such as a dragon lord, we are indeed very careful with what we do. We do not tamper with things that may be out of our control too much. They are just testing some of the bones to see what kind of dragon if it was. If it comes up back that it was a red dragon, then your story even proves to be more true. Xandos was a red dragon, so he was known as the Raging Fire, but there are still many questions here that I have, and I want to keep this information between only us and a select few at the Adventurers Guild. We do not want this information getting out. If you understand, if this is to reach the public, this can cause a situation. I'm sure you can already see what kind of shock this would bring to the public.
Best not to induce panic within the public. Keeping information like this sealed would only be for the better.
Exactly my thoughts. So, from this point going forward, I want to thank you deeply for the information you provided. If this is indeed Xandos, this is going to be historical evidence and information that is going to change many things going forward. Now, adventurers, there isn't else I have for you other than that they did find this information, and I do want you to keep it quiet, but from going forward, continue with your lives as if everything was normal. Now, the next thing at hand. Last we spoke, you had also told me about this Avirus de Darkmoor. Now, you mentioned that, and it coincided with reports of several undead showing up throughout Lande. There have been many reports of undead, yes. And you had told me a story, and I mentioned to you that the Darkmoor family is a big name. The father, Archibald de Darkmoor, is friends with King Ronberg here in Lande. Even the sister, the daughter of Archibald, Vanya de Darkmoor, she does dealings with the king himself. Her brewery is actually the king's favorite here in Lande. So accusing Avirus de Darkmoor of what you had mentioned before is quite troubling, to say the least. It would be very difficult to prove this. However, you have more of my ear. You have not lied to me yet. Everything you've told me has been true. So I am listening to even more of this tale that you have about this Avirus de Darkmoor. Is there anything else you would wish to tell me? You have my time.
I would
I am
say
taking it
just
seriously now.
just let us gather more information. That way we can prove anything before we say too much.
Well,
Yeah, we might have been wrong, and as you can smell, a little intoxicated. Sometimes I jump the gun a little bit. They tend to listen to me because, like, I keep it real, but sometimes I'm wrong. So we'll come back to you when we know more.
well, and that is perfectly understandable. You want to make sure that your news and your resources are accurate. However, you were very concerned before. Is there anything else I would like to know of anything else to this story? Now, I'm going to take it with a grain of salt because obviously this is a very big deal to accuse someone such as the Darkmoors of this, but I am interested. And perhaps I might be of assistance in obtaining more of this information. So please, what else do you have on this Avirus that led you to assume what you originally thought? You might have second guesses now, but sometimes second guessing leads you the wrong way.
Nothing really. It's just some of the things that, I'd heard that she'd said. They sounded pretty,
Sundra leans
crazy.
over and goes, shh, really loud.
Make me.
Oh,
I'm gonna
boy.
make a roll actually. All right, I rolled a 14.
Of what?
For him, a perception.
Well, I mean, he definitely heard it. He didn't have to roll for that.
Yeah, he hears you go shh, and he's gonna look over at Isundra. What was that? What do you mean shh? What are you hiding from me?
She's just so loud, don't you think?
She usually doesn't drink this much ale.
Make me a deception check.
Roll fire.
But I'm not trying to deceive. I'm just being honest. I don't even know what she was talking about. That's fine. Yeah, see, I don't even know what she was talking about.
Vanellis raises an eyebrow and he looks over at Ediar. You've been silent, Ediar Dasone. What do you have to say for this?
He doesn't want to deal with Isundra. See how it is.
Nothing in
fair.
particular. We still need more information. The information we provided was basically all we had at the time. Once we do a little bit more research, get a little bit more in depth, can come to you with more damning evidence. We'll bring that information directly to you. For the meantime, I would inquire you just to hold out for a bit longer.
Interesting. All right. So while you're gathering some more information on this Avira Sidamari, it is said that she has been taking innocents and turning them into undead. Is this what you had? Is this correct? Is my assumption of what you had mentioned before correct? That is what you mentioned last time. Yes.
That's right. We gave him the ruby last time and talked about Rogar getting his mind enslaved by her.
Mm.
That's right.
I mean, she does have the ability to do that as far as, I don't know if they're innocent people. I didn't give the zombie an interview. But,
Well, innocent or not, raising the dead is forbidden here in Londe. It's against the law.
Yeah, that's really bad. She shouldn't do that.
well, I didn't actually see, the zombies or nothing. I know Rogar, excuse me, it's been a long day, was trying to fight us. I do remember that, and he would never.
Was
But,
it Rogar or Rosar?
Who knows anymore? But,
That's
I just
true.
think she was trying to get under our skin. So,
Hey, man, make me a deception check.
Oh boy.
Terrible.
I have reason to believe people were trying to implicate her in some things. She has a lot of money. People are very jealous, and she's kind of good looking.
Vanellis raises an eyebrow. You sound quite the opposite of you did last time. Has something happened?
Yes.
Yeah.
We went drinking. A lot.
As you can see, these two drink too much. This is why I only stick to milk.
He looks
Someone
at.
does only drink milk.
he
And
looks
Nadir
at-
only drinks water. He's so crazy.
He
It's
shakes
not
his
that I'm
head.
trying to switch my tune. That was all the information we had last time, and it really made it look like she was up to no good. But I go to these little back alley auctions. Don't tell anybody.
Please
I try
forgive
to
them.
buy rare items, and I hear people talk, and it seems like a lot of people are obsessed with Xandos. So, like I said, we just want to know more before we.
Interesting. And what your take on this Nomu and Eddie are? You two seem to be the sober ones.
We just don't have anything too concrete. All we know is that she did take over the mind of Rogar, but Rogar doesn't remember anything. And I don't know exactly how she did it.
Interesting. And taking over the mind of an adventurer, no less, here at the Adventurers Guild is against many of the laws here. Doing things like that is not something that we see that we look at very lightly. That is against many of the laws we have here. So, if there is no other information regarding this Avirus, then I will have to take your word for it. However, you were very adamant about how guilty she was before. And it's very, very interesting that you've changed your tune so quickly.
I'll be honest, man. I came in here with a really strong bias. She's a bitch.
Oh, well,
I'd blame anything on her. Last piece of pie gone in the fridge, Revere. Rock in my shoe, Dark Moors. It's raining, Dark clouds, dark more.
Very well.
Discretion.
Well, if there's no other information you'd wish to speak with me
I
about,
want a shirt right now that
Affairs?
says "Dark clouds, dark more." I want it.
let's make some merchandise for
Right?
the podcast.
Dark clouds, dark
merch.
more.
So
Oh shit.
Vanellis, he leans back in his chair and he just folds he puts his hands together and folds his fingers, crosses his fingers, holding onto his hands. Very well, I will take your word for it. If that's all there is about the Avira situation, is there anything else regarding Xandos then that you'd like to tell me?
I think we already mentioned that Zandos is working with Tiamat, so I don't think there's anything new.
Yes. If that is indeed what's happening, this is working into the territory of the gods themselves, and that's far beyond any of us. So this is why this is serious. We can't take this information lightly. We have to verify everything. So with that, then, I will go ahead and say, continue your lives as normal, as the Adventurers Guild. If I have need for you any further, I will call for you. But for the time being, my men will continue their research, and I will take over the reins regarding this Xandos from here on out. Understood?
Understood.
And again, not a peep of this to anyone.
My lips are sealed.
Consider us peepless.
Milan really listens when we talk anyway, so I think it's okay.
It's jacked up.
Very well then, adventurers. Have a good day, and I will speak with you in the future if I ever need to.
Okay, bye.
You take care.
All right.
Let's leave.
You have the opportunity to leave now, and as the four of you leave the office, you meet back up with the others at the lobby, and Rogar is standing there. Oh, how did it go?
Oh my god, Rogar, I'm so sweaty. I'm so nervous.
It was that scary talking to Guildmaster?
Not scary. It's just, I don't know.
They sounded guilty.
Yeah, he definitely didn't believe this at first, but I think we convinced him.
Oh, what do you think, Ediar? Did you able to convince him? Ediar, are you there?
He ain't come out yet.
He's still in there.
He's
Being
still
a
there.
snitcher!
Like, I'm not with those guys. They're planning on killing people no matter what. Like, it's not my fucking group, dude.
He trying to cut a deal for parole. He's trying to cut a deal.
Like, I'll tell you everything right now.
Rogar, as far as I'm concerned, he believed Nomor and Ediar. That's it.
He
What?
thinks
He
he's
believed me.
stupid.
He believed y'all were lying.
No, I think he just thinks Isundra is not very smart. That's fair.
Don't y'all think that?
I
Yeah.
wasn't lying. Avirus is a bitch, and I would be willing to blame anything on her.
Oh, I think he knows that too.
All right, so now that you've spoken with Vanellis, the party now has only one goal in mind at this point in time, or at least one goal on their plate, and that is to travel to Riverhall to meet with Avirus's, or I should say, to meet with potentially Camrose and Stalwart, or someone else that Avirus has sent. But right now, all the party has on their plate is getting to Riverhall as soon as possible. So with that in mind, what are you all doing at this point in time? Is that your next step? Are you all going to be preparing to head out towards Riverhall at this point in time?
Might
We
as
might as
well.
well.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
kind of feel like we need to get the hell out of here. I feel like these people are watching us, or it's spooky.
Absolutely.
Isundra's real nervous. I shouldn't have got drunk, but I got drunk because I was nervous. But now I'm nervous because I was drunk.
You scared? You nervous of the Adventurers Guild?
She's scratching like Dave Chappelle in that skit for crack.
He's Tyrone. Better not bring your kids.
All right then. So with that in mind, Riverhall again. It's about 2 weeks on horseback to get there. Elroy can take you on his oxen. That will reduce the walking distance for you, and it'll take about 2 weeks or so to get to Riverhall, though. Is that the next step then? Are you all heading out now?
Might as well.
To do our character assassination investigation.
All right. So Cat and Co.
We have assassinated all of our characters at this point, I think, from what they started.
Yeah.
Character assassination is what this podcast should be called. We've
Assassin-
ruined Yaito. We've ruined Rogar.
Assassination Squad.
Yep.
So you're all now heading towards Riverhall, and we're just going to do a fast travel because there's not much that keeps you from getting there. You follow the main roads. You eventually leave New Tempest, and while on the main roads, a couple of the days out of the 2 weeks, you come into some storms, but nothing too much that slows you down. It's a long travel. You're traveling south towards the border of Lande. This is Riverhall is right along the borders of Lande, heading into the nation of Asya, which is where Isundra is originally from. Asya is the forest nation of Tirister, which many wood elves reside in, and also many druids. But Asya, before you get to the main forest areas of Asya, is Strider Valley. And Strider Valley is right next to Riverhall, south of Riverhall, to kind of give you an idea. Riverhall is a major town that's situated right to the west of Dagger Lake and Iris River. So it has resources from both the river and the lake at its disposal. So it's a pretty big town. It's not nearly as big as New Tempest by any means. It's not a city, just a very large town. But while you're on the outskirts heading towards Riverhall, you can see, go ahead and make perception checks.
You get it.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Ugh. Trash.
Oh, you rolled a 1, bro.
Yeah.
24.
So, all right. So Nomu and Ediar. So Nomu is kind of just busy doing his own thing. He's too worried about the scenery to really notice this.
Yep.
But everyone else, Ediar, you can kind of see it, not as well as Damien and Isundra. But in the distance, heading towards Riverhall, you see this large town. There's no outside walls like New Tempest. It's not protected by walls. But in the distance, you can see one of the taller buildings is about 8 stories tall. And that's why you can see it, because it's so tall. And it looks like somewhat of like a fortress. But as you see this building, you can tell that it is the Arcane Delights Brewery. It is, by history, Ediar would know, that the Arcane Delights Brewery, again, it's like a fortress. You can see it from the outskirts of town going into town. It is the largest architectural building in Riverhall. So as you're traveling, Rogar just points, oh, look, you see that big building? That is Arcane Delights Brewery.
That big thing?
Elroy nods.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we're going to be sneaking into, guys. I hope you're ready.
Why don't we just
Bro,
act
I
like
hope
we
you're
want to
ready,
apply
Elroy.
for a job? Why do we have to sneak all the time?
Oh, can I be a barmaid?
You can do whatever you like, but
Well, I don't think we should apply for jobs. That might take some time. And also, remember, we were told that not many people work there. There's a lot of like automated stuff going on in there. Also, if we applied for jobs, we'd have to give them names. They'll know it was us.
We can make up names, obviously. I can be Lasundra.
oh gosh.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
Hello. I am I am Lasundra.
Goodness.
No. And Damien would drink the wares.
Damien's just drunk.
Yeah,
every
you'd be
day.
fired before you're even hired. You'd be like those kids from Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
But I think Aviras has a plan for us to get in there, right? We're supposed to meet with somebody.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Wasn't it Gamaros?
Those
Chamomile.
losers. Yeah.
Maybe him, maybe someone else. I don't know. But this is kind of scary. I don't want to sneak in there. That place is big.
You're the smallest
want to
one.
meet Camelot. I fucking hate him.
Yeah.
I think we go with the Lasundra idea.
At least change your name to Melrose or something.
Why does it have to rhyme with your name?
Because I'm going to forget otherwise. Even just now when I tried to do it, I forgot.
Whatever, Melrose. See?
Melrose.
Where'd you get the name Melrose?
What? Can we
This is
stick to
now-
the topic here?
This is now Melrose Place. It's mine. Thank you.
Are we changing names now?
That was a joke for the 80s.
Yes, if we get caught, everyone needs to have their alternate name. Nomu?
I am Ben of House Dover. Ben Dover.
I hate you.
Okay, Eddie R.
There is Mike Hunt.
My
Mike-
name is Mike Hunt.
Mike Hunt. This is your name. I've met someone that's named that before.
All right, Mike Hunt, Ben Dover, Melrose.
Like a 4-year-old, I swear to Christ.
Yaito,
What's your name, Damien? What's your side name?
Desiree.
She already has.
But people know you as Desiree.
Yeah, it's on your card.
Not when I
even.
look like Damien. Fine. I guess my name can be something really simple and easy to remember. Tata Delicious will do.
What? Tata,
Alright.
Tata Delicious? So Tata's your
Oh
first
wait,
name?
I'm not wearing a wig. Fine. I'll just be Jason.
All right.
And I'm Jason.
Okay. All
Should
right.
be Chad.
Ooh, yeah, Chad.
You should be Chad.
I'm totally Chad.
Actually,
Small.
I think Camelot should be Chad.
No, he can just
He's
be
a real
Camelot.
fucking Chad.
We don't care if people knew they were there. That destroys their alibi. We could blame it all on them if we get caught.
Oh, we should have incriminated Camelot.
Yeah, damn, we missed an opportunity.
We fucked up.
We shouldn't have went drunk.
That's true.
Small person, are you going with us?
Me? I don't know about this, guys. I don't know if we all have to sneak in there. I'm not gonna be of any use in there.
Elroy, your
You
name.
don't think anyone's
can
gonna
be
notice you
Leroy.
and your oxen are just out of place standing out here?
He can
No,
fit
I
air
can-
vents.
I can go around like town and pretend like I'm doing stuff. I kind
So
of
you could actually do something and ask the people, are they actually happy here and what they think of the owner
yeah,
of the
maybe
brewery.
depending on what the plan is to get in there, maybe I can distract the guards up front or something. I'm not a fighter. If she's really strong, I don't want to fight her.
You might have to lift your shirt up.
Damn.
I can do that. I can rub my belly.
Now you're talking.
Yeah.
Not like Pobin can.
Oh no, no one can get as good as Tobin. That man can rub that belly.
He had belly for years, man.
He's a piece of
If
fucking
you ever
trash.
act like that nasty little man, Elroy, we will drop you from this team.
And
I
we'll
hate
take
that.
your wagon.
We will take your oxen. We will take your wagon.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
I
Already
really
thinking
sounds like
about robbing
Tobin. That's where we go immediately.
His life already sucks. He don't need no surprises.
Elroy, you are now called Leroy. Okay, let's go.
Leroy.
Team.
I'm Leroy.
Leroy Jenkins. Let's go.
Oh. Leroy Jenkins. I can do that. It's like Elroy Haskins.
Exactly. It's very close.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm a master of disguise, you see?
It's a black version.
What is my fake name going to be? Is it going to be Rosar? Because you all think I am Rosar.
Oh,
No.
you already knew what your name was. We didn't have to ask it. See?
Interesting that you are now admitting that you're Rosar.
I am not admitting nothing.
No, your name is.
Gagan.
Oh, I was thinking Daquan, but
Ooh.
something ethnic like Jamal or Quan
I can go with how about this?
or DJ. That doesn't sound
can't-
like it's from this
You
country.
can't make him black coded and then have Ryan play him. Someone's gonna get mad.
That's true. Ted.
Ugh.
I
is a
will
good
be
name.
Ted. Yes. Call me Tedar.
Tedar.
I am
Tedar.
I am Tedar.
I am Tedar.
Tedar.
Yes. Yaito looks. I do not know about fake name. Call me Wu Tang.
That'll do.
Y-
All right,
yeah, you got it.
Let's do this.
I like that this isn't even the plan. We're supposed to be fucking I can't remember his name. I'm gonna call him Camelot.
Chamomile.
Camaros.
Camaros.
Star Wars.
Chamomile.
Star Wars. Camelot and Star Wars. Let's go.
Yutari is just shaking her head. Is this even? the
Kari
plan?
thinks she's gonna fucking die for sure.
She's like,
not.
is this even what we're really like? Is that even the plan, guys? I don't know about this.
Is
It's
what the
right.
plan?
It's the backup plan.
When have our plans ever gone poor? They always go well.
No one answered that.
Don't answer it.
Oh my goodness. I guess I'll be Jane Doe.
Are you
Jane?
fucking kidding me? How obvious is that?
I don't know. I've never made up a name.
Well,
You be Hayabusa.
You
Jane
Tari-
was fine, but Doe,
Tari, you can be Yashili.
a shilly,
I'll be Yashili. There.
a shilly.
Yashili.
There. That works.
That's another character that I have.
What
What
about
was that?
You just farted loud.
Now, I said,
what about Ediar? What is your fake name?
I already told
Go
you.
over this. It's
Mike?
Mike
Hunt.
Oh, that is right. I misunderstood.
Let's take attendance to be sure everyone's on the same page. All right, Chad raises his own hand here. Great. Ben, last name Dover.
I am here.
Great. Melrose. Melrose.
She raises her hand and crosses her arms afterwards.
Thank you for
Hi.
participating. Appreciate you being an adult.
You're killing me.
Leroy Jenkins.
I'm right here. Yeah.
Ooh, almost missed you there. Hey, cool. Tadar.
Oh, I am Tadar.
Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt.
Mike Hunt?
here.
Jane.
Here.
Okay.
Jane is Yashili.
Oh yeah.
Don't
Oh,
raise your
that's
hand
right.
for Jane. I've already named you.
Ishili.
It's Shilly. Yeah, sure. Well, it seems like everyone's embraced their new role. Now time to meet up with they who should not be fully trusted.
Oh, 1 minute. You forgot to say Wu-Tang.
Oh yeah, so sorry.
There you
Yeah.
go.
You're nothing to fuck with. Okay. Where were they supposed to be meeting us again?
Oh, I do not know. I think they will find us when they find us. Yeah. Skull
okay.
River has weird ways of finding us.
So what?
like-
Should we just wait out here? Should we start the mission without them?
Have they been watching us with this conversation? Like, has Camel have been watching from a fucking rock? Like, Jesus goddamn Christ. Like, we're gonna fucking...
From a rock.
he's under the fucking carriage listening.
He's like,
That's
oh.
too much work for him.
That is true. That is way too much work for cameras. He would not do that.
No.
He takes the least amount of work possible for the most amount of gold.
Yep.
All right, so you're all eventually able to get to Riverhall. As you enter Riverhall, it's a bustling town. Again, the Arcane Delights Brewery just towers over everything in this town. It is the center of this town. It is probably this town's pride and joy. It is the biggest moneymaker here in Riverhall. And if anything, you would think it's a castle within itself with how large it was. But there are several people walking about doing their own thing. There's some guards standing outside of town. There's no walls, like I mentioned, guarding the town, but it's a pretty big town, and there's several races all around. You see some Goliaths from Strider Valley walking here and there, holding some supplies as they do a lot of trading here in Riverhall. But as you enter town, no one really looks at you weirdly. It's pretty common to see almost every race, for the most part, here in Tierster at Riverhall. So with that, then, as you guys are looking around, we will go ahead and say and end this episode of Taverns and Caverns there.
That's a crazy episode, man. I didn't expect anything in this episode to happen. Didn't expect anything.
I don't think Ryan did it.
Thanks again, everyone, for listening to another episode of Taverns and Caverns. This is your Dungeon Master, Ryan, at Haphazard DM on Twitter. That's where you can find me. And you can also follow some of our other players.
Hi everybody, I'm Felicia, I play Sundra, and you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Dagger Tribal.
And I'm Bri, I play Damien and Desiree. You can follow me at Blaze_NBK on Twitter. That's my new name. And Instagram is just BlazeNBK, no space.
I'm Julian, also playing Eddie R. You can follow me at JWPlay0 on Twitter or JWPlay0 on YouTube.
I'm Robert Jones, and I don't have social media, but I am on YouTube. You can find me at TrueBone. That's TRU Bone. I make simple videos by putting video games to movies.
All right, awesome.
Blood and bone. That's all I thought about.
That's our players. Again, thank you for listening, and you can follow us again on Twitter at Taverns Caverns. Cool, and that's it.
See you guys next time.
All right.
Yeah.